I don't know where they are.
Welcome fellow cake eaters, my name is Mike, this is Adventure Airsoft, and today we have a game from East Midlands Airsoft. So this video is interesting one because I did two things here. One, I brought a first timer. So the guy you just saw a second ago on my right there is called Pete, somebody I used to serve with. So brought him down for his first go, his first foray into Airsoft, and see whether he enjoyed it. But it was also my first time at East Midlands Airsoft. Now, East Midlands Airsoft, as you can see, is built up from sort of fairly dense woodland. It's got loads of these little barriers in all over the place to give cover and to sort of encourage fire and manoeuvre tactics. It's got a building complex that I'll find out in a second. But overall, you'll be able to get a good idea of what the site's like, and it's quite a popular site.
There, mate. You been here before? Is that a building there? What's that?
Wait, what?
Yes, it is a building.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say that I have never seen a site that is ran so well, as in like the shop and the sort of catering side there, and the general, how clean the sort of entrance site is. The whole complex that they do, not only airsoft there, but they do paintballing, they do loads of shooting events there, clay pigeon stuff, not on the same bit but on the same complex. They do karting, they do loads of outdoor activity stuff, which is really, really great, and the whole complex is really well run. I'd definitely go there again. Right, so that's out of the way. The mistake I made was, normally if I go to a new site I'll do some sort of recce, and if the site hasn't got a map on it online, or they haven't got a map when I get there to have a look at the site, then I'll do like a Google recce, as I call it, and then have a look there and see roughly what it shows, and I get some sort of idea of what the lay of the land is. But I did absolutely none of that. I did none of what I normally do. So when we turn up here, as you can see, the first couple of minutes now, I've got absolutely no idea, one, where the enemy is, two, where the positions are or anything, what direction we're going at. I know nothing, so I have to ask people, roughly, where we starting here, where we're going that way, how far is the boundaries and stuff. Although it's explained to us, you can't really see it until you get to it. So this was our first foray, and it was an interesting morning. The first game was only about 15 minutes long, and to set the scene, we are attacking the enemy, who are in dug-in positions around this area with that complex you see to my 11 o'clock now. And our objective is to wipe those enemy out. The enemy have got 2 hits. They can get hit twice. Once the second hit's out of the way, they then fall back to a secondary location. Once that location, we've moved up to that location, 2 hits again, move back to a third one. So basically, they've got three sort of bounds, sort of relief in place, retreating bounds, and we've got 3 locations to take. So this one's quite open up to the complex. You've then got something that's quite dense, like a dense sort of corridor, a valley, up to the next, which you'll see in another video, and then we've got a attack into like a CQB sort of fob area. I'll let this play now, and let this bye-bye. The one thing is, on these next couple of videos you'll see from this event, I did lose a lot of footage, so mainly from the camera on the gun, which I've now rectified, I've binned, but you should get some better videos coming up from me in the future. I'll let this run now, and hopefully you can get an idea what the event's like, and hopefully you can take yourself there. Please check us out on adventureairsoft.com for a review of the site. That will be on there at some point. Any questions, please fire them away, but hopefully you enjoy this event.
Get on by those tyres on the right.
Mate, you're outbound there. Can't get past the yellow flag.
Where are we looking at? So I think there's someone by the tyres, just past those tyres where the building is there. Can't see anything to the left. Got any eyes on, Pete?
But we can't go past that yellow line anyway.
Yeah, so they can't be down there.
Guys, go around that way.
They're going to be down here though. Right, push around a little bit. Go.
We can't go back to time.
No, they're in the trench system down the bottom there. Jed, in the trenches at the far end here, where you're looking. Trenches. Trenches. Need to come round here. Find the back of them. Can we do that, can we? Pete, we're going to go round the side and come round the back of them there. We won't get them this way. In the trenches, gents. Go on, push on, just around here. So that team, go on. Yeah. Pete, full auto B.
So that's called it. That's the end of bound one. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of what that site's like. There's a couple more videos that are the other two bounds or the other two games on this. Please give us a like and subscribe, and don't forget to chuck some comments in. I love your comments and questions about either my gear, where I'm going, what I'm doing. So hopefully I'll see you out in the field in the northwest. Take care. Bye bye.